All right. Okay, this is Letters to You in 78. I'm here with Alex P. Just to say something.
Hello.
Okay, and then you're just supposed to interrupt me if you don't understand something, because that can help if somebody else doesn't understand it. And then at the end, we can say anything you thought.
Cool.
Okay, ready? Okay,
Hmm.
so this one's called Letters to You in 78, the Meme Invincible. Dear Ewan, I thought of this poem I wrote back when I was thinking about bugs a lot. I'm an atheist mystic, fluent in Christian and the skeptic encrypted, dabbled in Allah and Brahma and Judah, balanced by Buddha who really does miss ya. All mystics are atheist, but are all atheists mystic? Or are you stuck being sensible while I bask in the light of the meme invincible? Cool, right?
Hmm.
I used to think Jesus was an atheist. An atheist is someone who lacks a belief in God. They don't necessarily believe there isn't a God. In that case, they're an anti theist because they have a belief. It's just that their belief is that God doesn't exist. There's trade offs. But Jesus was an atheist because he had an experience of God, not a belief. Mysticism is the most misunderstood idea. It certainly doesn't mean magic. It means anything that takes you closer to realizing that when you look out at the world, you're really looking in. And when you look in, you're actually looking out. Examples. A simple one is when I get mad at how someone's driving, I get a direct view of the type of energy I use to ensure that I'm a good driver. I'm a good driver under penalty of calling myself an asshole. The inner version is when I look inside and see myself hurting, I can strangely and directly feel the hurt that is out there in the world. I kind of love getting colds because it's harder to dissociate from the realization that a lot of the world is sick. I like the fluent in Christian and the skeptic encrypted part. Those are my two main languages. A radically strange interpretation of Christianity and a part that only believes in the objective reality that he can see. The second one gets tricky because I know I'm a subjectivity who isn't perfectly objective. I like to get those views to agree. I also like to trade them back and forth to see which is getting me more mileage. I used to think if there is ever an action that both Jesus and Machiavelli would agree on, do it. It's a fun targeting system. The dabbled line is fun. I borrow from Hinduism, Sufism, and whatever Jewish people tell me about their religion, plus what I've read of the Old Testament. I feel free to borrow their shapes, their distinctions, their bugs. Balanced by Buddha. Buddha is the best at helping me in the causal state. I think it's that statue where he's touching the ground. Someone told me that he's declaring the right to stay where he is, wherever that may be. Balancing is easier if every location is ultimately the center. The last lines about atheists and mystics was a jab at some people I debated with online. If we're stuck being sensible, then we're only open to lines of thought where we can see the chain leading up to them. But if there's infinite information, then where we're allowed to research is relatively limited when we can only go down tracks we can justify. I guess I just really strongly believe that intuition works by way of what we think is possible. If my subconscious is an incalculably faster and stronger processor, though it may spit out information in a funny way, then I need a belief manifold that can be a symbol of I'm open to shit happening that was way off my radar. Good shit. So I believe in a supercomputer subconscious. I'm not stuck being sensible. I'm just the emissary of the AI that lives in my mind's floorboards. The last line, while I bask in the light of the meme Invincible, bugs. Those are memes. Memes are the genes of thought. They act just like genes do. They compete for airtime. They use the hardwiring in us to draw us toward things we want and need. But we stop remembering that we're not the thoughts. We're not the bugs. We're the terrarium. We're the dreamer. We're people that know what an exhale feels like. But all bugs aren't equal. There's a hierarchy. Some bugs help other bugs evolve in complexity. Those are better. Some bugs help other bugs evolve in simplicity. Those are better too. I think there's at least one bug that is the tops love, because all the bugs are kind of nothing if we don't exist. But I think that if we destroy ourselves with global warming or something, and a million years from now, a new species emerges like squirrel people, then they will definitely have a relationship with love. Maybe they'll even have a word. They'll get to talk about it and learn what it is and why it always remains, with their cheeks stuffed with synthetic gluten-free nuts. It's a meme, love, but it's invincible. Because if you kill it, for some strange reason, it rises from the dead. Trippy, right? In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. Mike.
Wait, so what is this bugs meme?
Yeah, yeah. So it's like you're kind of coming in. This is like the fourth bug letter. So it's like this new arc. I was on this one arc with this guy, ALIFTIMTS.
Mm,
But the bugs arc is like, it's something I kind of stumbled into where like I was really fascinated with projection. And then my friend was talking to me about memes. And like we are looking at how like Christianity is like a meme. It's like a kind of like a virus. And then there's like all these cool things about it. Like basically Christians proselytize usually the way they were proselytized. Like like the vampire bites like it was bit.
hmm
Like if it's like a real like born again thing, it'll
right.
be a real born again thing. And if it's a born into it thing, then it'll just be a born into it thing. But it's like the entry is like usually how the steward entered. There's just really cool things like that. But basically, every behavior, thought, idea, synesthesia is like a virtual. It's like kind of synesthesia, like a virtual kind of imaging in our brains. Because what I've been kind of playing with is because we like in our identity, I'll say like, well, if somebody does that, then I'm going to react like this. I've like taken some of my autonomy and like given it to a protocol. And the protocol now kind of automatically owns my autonomy. And making my responses automatic, I lose my autonomy. And I lose them to these things. And it doesn't, who knows if they're like some people are like, they're real. I'm like, it doesn't matter because they act as if they're real. Like they profligate and replicate based on the same principles that life does.
hmm
Like when if I say dude, and then five guys watch me get laid, then five guys will start saying dude more. Or if I'm wearing the kind of clothing or something. So it's like it harnesses what's the thing in um, natural selection? It's like it works like it harnesses natural selection's kind of features, and then it ends up having like its own relationship with natural selection. Yeah. Any other questions?
How do you know? I guess what I'm thinking is like, if you freeze something into a protocol, yes, you are giving up. I don't know if you're giving up autonomy. You're definitely giving up spontaneity or
Yeah.
presence. But if you're in alignment with it, then it could be a useful
Uh,
value. You
uh-huh.
know,
Sure. Yeah,
or
yeah. I'm not, I think there's some people that want to like maybe be bug less.
hmm
I just want like a proper hierarchy.
right,
Like the bugs work for me, you know?
hmm
Yeah.
right, right. A balance in a way, but yeah,
And like a responsibility.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, I'm
same.
like super down. I love when like a bug is like awesome, like a white picket fence and it just works, you know? Like,
Yeah.
and then I had some interaction the other day and it was somebody was like doing something that like normally would have triggered me. And then I was like, all right, well, I can see all that happening, but the real only problem is I don't know how to talk from here.
hmm
I don't know how to talk from like I'm triggered because you're reminding me of something, but I don't really care about that right now. I just want to like have a nice flowy moment with you. And I just kept like ice skating like through it. And I couldn't make a plan. I didn't have enough new bugs to like, be like, it's gonna be okay. I was like, man, we're just doing our best.
Did you like it?
I liked it because I was only I gave myself an A because I was like only reflecting like love when my boundaries got kind of I didn't have to be like, you're crossing my boundaries. I just like got out
hmm
of the way.
Right.
Yeah.
You liked how you responded to it.
Yeah. Smooth, like
Yeah.
slalom. Yeah.
Well, I guess the deepest level is the impact on me hearing all of that was like, why aren't religions only talking about love?
Huh.
And then, they don't. They do sometimes, but they talk about a lot of other things.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like a lot of other things,
Right.
different systems and all kinds of different teachings and viewpoints. That's my biggest question. It's like, why isn't it just all about love?
Oh, oh, it's like beautiful grief coming through me. Hmm. Cool, dude. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, I'm gonna stop this.